The YouTube algorithm has been changing a ton, and we need to go over the changes that have recently happened because for a lot of you, it's caused you to see a decrease in both the amount of views that you're getting and the amount of subscribers that you're getting. But if you simply make the changes that I share with you in this video, you're gonna see both of those metrics go up. In fact, I just helped this creator get over 150,000 subscribers, this creator over 170,000, and this creator over 200,000 subscribers in just a 30-day period. And the same exact thing can happen to you if you simply implement the tips that I share with you in this video. For starters, YouTube has stopped caring so much about watch time. They actually began caring about a different statistic and a different analytic that you need to make sure that you're actually looking at. But before I can share that with you, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms every single day. In addition to that, I created a free YouTube growth course you can get at the link in the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best hashtags to be using right now in your titles to help you get more views, because unfortunately, we're not going to have time to cover that in this video. So, instead of just focusing on your watch time right now, which by the way, you should be trying to get as much watch time as you possibly can on the longest video possible. If you can make a 6-second video or a 60-second video and have them both get 100% watch time on the same subject, then you should be making the 60-second video because that is going to help you get more views, because ultimately you're keeping people on YouTube for a longer period of time. That being said, watch time is not the only thing that matters. In fact, a lot of your competition is beating you with the new metric, and that's why you've seen a decrease in views, and that new metric is binge sessions. You need to make sure that people aren't just watching one of your videos, they're watching multiple of your videos, and the easiest way for you to do this is to end your video creating a new problem that the viewer needs to solve. Let me give you an example. If you were a finance creator talking about crypto or talking about Bitcoin and how the price could go up or something along the lines of that, you should say, but although Bitcoin's good, you need to be worried about this, or you need to be worried about that, and then have a new video, and they could go to the link in the pinned comment below and then watch that video, or you could put it in the description, or you could put it in the end card if it's a longer form video. That being said, what you need to do is build up a ton of pieces of content like this, because ultimately it's going to allow you to not make as much
YouTube has just made a huge change to monetization. For everyone that was used to the rule that you needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, YouTube has now bundled in YouTube Shorts into the mix, and this is changing the game. For the last 5 years or so, YouTube has gated the YouTube Partnership Program behind a moderately high wall of 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. The idea in this is that those are the people that are dedicated enough, that aren't throwing up videos, that aren't clipping films and TV shows, that have responsibly jumped through the hoops. They've built up an audience of 1,000 subscribers. They've done that hard work of getting 4,000 hours of watch time, which is 240,000 minutes. Have you ever considered what that actually happens to be? 60 minutes is an hour, 4,000 hours is a lifetime. I know it's not an actual life. There was a monetary fund that's like me, that's used to the finances and stuff like that, then it can be higher. But as you figured that out, that's easily $20,000 to $100,000 for 1 million views, maybe more, compared to the 1,000 that they're offering through the monetary fund. Now, things are changing. As a window into the YouTube Partnership Program, they've now announced that you can monetize your channel if you have 10 million views on YouTube Shorts within a 90-day period. This isn't exactly a lowering of the limit. It's kind of a new gateway. So 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, or 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views on YouTube Shorts within a 90-day period, and you can monetize. Now, Shorts seem to garner views quicker. However, we could now have YouTube Shorts and YouTube normal videos monetized at the same time. This also allows them to place advertisements before a Shorts video, in which it can run as normal. Now, they're suggesting that this could kick in 2023. It might kick in sooner. But overall, this expands the pool of media that they can post up against. They can post more adverts in a vertical format, which is a brand new advertisement format, which some platforms are now suggesting anywhere between an 8 and 12% uptick on click-through rates for advertisers. In other words, if you're a business advertising in a vertical format, you're getting 8 to 12% more click-throughs to the thing you are advertising than a traditional horizontal video that everybody else is used to. What type of adverts are they going to be testing? Are they going to be skippable? Are they...
There are 13 questions that every creator wants to know about monetization. And as these requirements change, even basic answers to simple questions have changed from what they were a year ago. So let's get into some answers. Can I apply for monetization if my YouTube channel has a community guideline warning? This revolves around being ineligible to apply for monetization if you have a community guideline strike. But strikes are a lot different to warnings. YouTube appreciates that creators can make mistakes, and a first-time community violation typically results in a warning, not a strike. Now, this warning does permanently stay on your channel, but it doesn't impact your channel unless you violate community guidelines again, in which case you'll get all of these penalties. It takes 1 month, but I've seen 1,000 subscribers after around No! First and foremost, YouTube doesn't reset your watch hours. But what it will do is only count the watch time on your channel from the last 12 months. So say, for example, you've been on YouTube for 10 years. YouTube will ignore 9 years worth of watch time, but anything that was watched on your channel in the last year will count to your watch time requirements. And that will change every single day. So whatever today's day is, go back 365 days. That's what YouTube's going to count as watch time. My YouTube analytics show 50 hours of watch time, but the monetization page is 0 public watch hours. Why? So yeah, let this be a lesson to the wise. The YouTube Studio analytics page is not your source of truth for monetization watch hours. Either use the monetization page itself or our cool little tracker tool that you get for free when you download vidIQ. First of all, the analytics page doesn't take into account any of the watch time that doesn't count towards monetization requirements. But if the monetization screen is saying that you have 0 hours of watch time, then that's probably down to YouTube Shorts. More on that later. What can I do if my country is not in the YouTube Partner Program?
YouTube has just made a huge
Amjad Hanif is the Vice President of Creator Products at YouTube, and he was gracious enough to do an interview with me talking about the changes to YouTube Shorts, YouTube monetization, and copyright. Here is that interview.
Roberto, good to see you. My name is Amjad Hanif. I'm the Vice President of Product Management for all the creator products that the creators use and love every day.
I'm really happy to be talking to you. I know that Team YouTube puts a tremendous amount of thought and care into what they do for creators. Do you mind telling us a little bit about the new creator expansions in monetization and what this means for content creators?
Great. So I'll give you a sense of what we announced today. The first thing we announced is that we're going to create a new pathway into the YPP program for Shorts-focused creators. So with 10 million views over the course of 90 days, plus 1,000 subscribers, you'll be able to join YPP and earn rev share either from your shorts or your long form or live videos as well.
That is tremendous. Will Shorts creators who have already earned their 10 million views be retroactively brought into this when this launches in 2023? Or will they need to get another 10 million views?
They'll need to, once we launch in early part of 2023, they'll need to earn 10 million views over that next 90 days. And based on what we've looked at, most of the folks who earn money over the course of this past year in the Shorts Fund will be able to join that program at 10 million views.
Wow, that sounds incredible to think about. I know that we've heard a lot about the fact that Shorts views on YouTube are at 30 billion per day now, billion with a B. And was it 1 trillion in total since Shorts launched in 2020?
I don't know that figure off the top of my head, but the 30 billion is definitely the most recent set of numbers we have, which is pretty amazing given we just launched Shorts 2 years ago. No,
it's tremendous. You guys also decided to change Shorts. You're sunsetting the Creator Fund in 2023. I know a lot of people have, both in the community and in the media, talked about creator funds and their compensation. What prompted you and Team YouTube looking at this to move away from creator fund monetization, which is sunsetting in 2023, and go to ad revenue sharing and including that to Shorts creators the way that regular YouTube creators have enjoyed?
Great. As a part of this, we announced, Roberta, that we're going to be offering creators who do Shorts rev share at a rate of 45% on those feeds. And really the thinking behind this was a fund is a fixed amount of money that's split across all those creators. And if you're trying to build your business, a fund doesn't give you that confidence on the paycheck you'll get month after month. And so we wanted to build a lot like what we've done for long form, which is a program that when we do better as a platform, creators also do better. I mean, that's the heart of the partnership program. And so this transition away from the fund is something we announced, and we're looking forward to getting that going in early part of 2023.
I'm really excited about this. I know this is going to mean so much to so many people. I've benefited from years through YouTube monetization. I believe that YouTube has helped stabilize and build a reliable path to a career within the creator economy for thousands upon thousands of creators and my peers, and globally it has to be hundreds of thousands, if not more. What do you think the future is with regard to this, given that you also made an announcement that will bring even more people into the creator economy? Can you tell us more about the lower tier threshold that is teased for sometime in 2023 that's lower than the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time, and also lower than the Shorts monetization option right now?
Great, good question. So one of the other things we mentioned today is that we want to give creators who are at a much earlier stage of their journey a chance to earn directly from their fans through super chats, super thanks, and channel memberships. And so we haven't yet set the thresholds, but sometime next year, we'll introduce this new tier, which will allow creators a little bit earlier in their life cycle to be able to start earning money directly from their fans.
No, that's tremendous. You can't give us a hint of what those lower requirements might look like for the fan funding?
I can't give you a hint quite yet, but we'll be out with those numbers pretty soon. It'll be less than 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subs you have today. It'll be less than that, but something that creators...
it'll be less on both of those requirements?
Yeah, most likely it'll be less on both of those, which really just reflects somebody that's in an earlier stage of their career.
Excellent. Now, this also doesn't apply to the new YouTube shopping panel, which used to be called the merch shelf, that will still be part of the traditional YouTube partner program, and nothing is changing, I assume, about the traditional YouTube partner program.
Yeah, we're not changing anything on that, on the shopping panel as it exists today.
Okay, excellent. No, this is fantastic. So in addition to monetization, we also got some great news about copyright and fair use, which I know a lot of people will be thrilled and over the moon about. I have avoided using copyright music for over the 1,600 uploads to my channel for a good reason. Can you tell us about some of these new changes? The way I hear it, we're getting a big change to shorts, but we're also getting a big change to regular video on demand for YouTube when it comes to copyright.
A lot of changes in there. And let me just start by saying that, you know, nobody's happy with the way things are today. Artists miss out because they can't get their music in the hands of creators. Creators miss out because they can't use the best song for that particular video at the right moment. And the viewers miss out because
YouTube has just made
Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl. Something wild and crazy is going on YouTube right now. Just listen to these numbers. I have 3 different channels. My Lingua Marina channel is my biggest channel, almost 5 million followers these days. Last year, I was getting 3 million views a month. Last year this time. This year, this month, I am getting, pay attention, 31 million views a month. And it's not like my subscriber base has exploded. It has definitely grown by a lot. It actually went from 3 million to almost 5 million. But the amount of views 10x'd. In this video, we're gonna talk about YouTube Shorts. We're gonna talk about short video format. I want everyone who's watching this and who's thinking of starting on social media or exploring new topics to get inspired to post short content by the end of this video, because it has been a game changer for me. I'm gonna get into details. I'm gonna give you all the numbers, how much money I'm making from shorts. We're gonna look at my 1 million plus views shorts, and I'm gonna initially TikTok came up with this short video format, and at first it wasn't taken seriously. Everyone was like, oh, this is for kids. Just like any social media, right? When it starts, everybody's like, I'm not gonna pay attention to it. But then suddenly it exploded, and more people started posting. And people in big corporations were like, we are missing out on this format. So Instagram introduced Reels and YouTube introduced Shorts. And what they're doing right now, they are fighting for your attention. And what's happening is that short videos are being pushed by the algorithm, and we are in this unique period of time when demand is bigger than supply. And this is the time where you need to be on the supply side, because your content is going to be pushed. And this is what I'm experiencing. Every time a social network comes up with new type of content, it's going to be pushed by the algorithm, which means that you don't have to produce something extraordinary, something that requires the whole film crew. You can produce, let's say, ordinary content, and it's going to be promoted, and you're going to get new subscribers. Okay, let's get into numbers. Let's get into what's happening on my channel. It is wild. Okay, so what happened? On February 22nd, 2021, I posted my first short video. I have been posting on TikTok before, and I didn't pay too much attention to it because I realized the platform is growing and I realized I need to be there. But I have 3 channels, I have 2 kids, I run companies, so I just can't be on every single platform. So I hired a team who took my YouTube videos and cut short videos out of them, and they started posting them on TikTok. And in a year, my TikTok grew to over 1 million followers. I'm like, okay, YouTube introduced shorts, we should try. So we started posting short videos on YouTube, but I was like, I'm posting this short video, which is a different format, which doesn't help my feed look nice. So we didn't post too much, and I actually posted shorts only on my Lingua Marina channel. And we've been posting maybe like 2 or 3 shorts a week. But in the past 2 months, we've seen this huge growth in terms of views. So like 8 months ago, my short videos would get the same amount of views as my long videos, and I was like, okay, whatever, we'll just keep doing them, but on one channel. But what started happening now is I think the algorithm is just getting wilder and wilder in terms of promoting short videos, that on average, my long videos would get 100,000 views in the first day, and I considered it a good result. Here is a short video that I posted 2 days ago. In the first 24 hours, it gained 342,000 views, which is huge for my channel, and brought over 600 followers. But then it started growing even faster, and now it gets 30,000 views an hour, has 800,000 views in total, and has brought 2.2 thousand followers to my channel. Now you might wonder how much money I'm making from short videos. It's a different story here. So when you're watching an ordinary video on YouTube, I can insert ads at the beginning, at the end of the video, and mid-rolls that are in the middle of the video. And the attribution here is easy, right? If you're watching my videos, if it's interrupted by ads, I get paid by YouTube. When we're talking about shorts, you can't really insert an ad in a video that's 30-second long. Like, this doesn't make sense. So the ads have to be shown somewhere else. And here's the problem with the attribution. Who gets AdSense money? A creator whose short is followed by the ad, or a creator whose short comes after the ad? I think YouTube is still figuring it out. Another quick thing, when my short video is watched on a mobile app, there are no ads, so I don't get any money. But sometimes my short videos are being watched on a desktop, and this is when AdSense comes into play. But anyways, it is paying AdSense money on shorts, and they also introduced YouTube Shorts Fund that gives money to shorts creators. Let me give you some numbers. So with the video that got 1 million views 7 days after it was published, I was able to make, ta-da-da-dum, $42, which is maybe 20x less, 30x less than what I make per video with the same amount of views on average, but I'm not getting that amount of views regularly on my longer videos. And I got 9,000 new subscribers in the first week. And in total, this video has been live for 19 days. And in 19 days, I was able to make $53 in AdSense and get 22,000 new subscribers. Before I tell you how much money I made on YouTube Shorts, I just wanted to let you know that my team and I, my team who's behind my whole short video strategy, we're putting together a very short course, which is gonna last 14 days to help